morning vlog. It is Tuesday. It is March 17th, which I believe is St. Patrick's Day. And I'm inside my house where I should be because I'm still sick after like 10 days. So today will not be a 1200 calorie diet day because my show is canceled / postponed. All NPC shows until May 10th are, and mine was supposed to be in April. So because I'm sick, I'm going to take a diet break for a couple of days. I ate a little bit more yesterday and my weight dropped. So I'm cooking up something delicious that does not have eggs in it today. This is some potatoes O'Brien with a turkey breakfast sausage in it and of course some bell pepper. So I want to start my date with some vegetables. I might add 1 egg, but eggs are really hard to get at the store right now. I have 2 dozen, but I told my husband I would share them with him. So if I do add egg, I might just add 1 whole egg. And I'm going to try to not do the whole separating the egg white thing because I don't want to be wasteful with eggs today. So I'll show you that when it's done. I think it's going to take a while since the potatoes are frozen. Alright guys, there she is. I gave it a little taste test in the pan and it was super bland. So this is the potato mix I used. Ore-Ida potatoes O'Brien. And let's see, I'll show you the macros on it while I have it out. I did 1 serving, which is 60 calories, which is not bad for my carb source for the day. And then 1 of these, which is the Butterball turkey breakfast sausage patties, and then I just cut it up into little squares so it would mix in good. Here's the ingredients, and it is 90 calories for 2, but I only used 1, so that's 45 calories. So we're looking at 105 calories so far. A little higher in fat today. And then 1 egg, so 105 plus 70, 175 calories. So this is kind of like, actually kind of like a normal breakfast. I will be eating more calories today, but I'll probably do my bigger meals later in the day when I'm actually hungry because I haven't even had coffee yet. I've been on my computer just getting all the updates and didn't even get around to having my coffee. So I'm going to eat this and then probably have my coffee, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, it's the afternoon and I had some food earlier, like some more bagels and cream cheese like I had the other day, and the parfait that I showed you the other day. I wanted to show you one thing that I like to make when I'm sick, or even just in the winter. I like to eat a lot of soup, so this is one of my favorites. It is chicken noodle soup. So what you need is 100 grams of carrot, 100 grams of celery. You can also add onion if you want, but the onion tends to bother my stomach, so I put onion powder in it instead. The onion powder doesn't seem to be bothering my stomach lately. Then, of course, 1 serving of chicken, 4 ounces, and 1 serving of pasta of your choice. I used actual egg noodles today, which is like the legit way to go. But a lot of times I just make it with rotini or thin spaghetti, whatever I have on hand. And for the broth, I usually start with 3 cups of chicken broth. Today I didn't have 3 cups left because I've been kind of sipping on it at night and stuff. So I just used 2 cups of broth and then water for whatever else. And I add a lot of seasoning, so it doesn't really matter if it's not actual chicken broth because I'm cooking the chicken in it. So I start with the chicken broth and the carrots and the celery, and I let that go for about 10 minutes because they need to cook a little bit more and you don't want your chicken to get overcooked. So while that's cooking for the first 10 minutes, that's when I add all of the seasonings, and I get that to taste before I add the chicken because you don't really want to be tasting it when there's raw chicken sitting in there. So the keys are the garlic and the onion powder, black pepper, and turmeric gives it that yellow chicken noodle soup color. I usually have to add more salt because I like my salts my soup salty. And I almost always add cayenne because that gets like your sinuses cleared out, the little kick from the cayenne. And then of course poultry seasoning, because that's gonna make it taste like chicken noodle soup. And those are the basics, I would say. Let me put them out so you can see. So I'd say that's the basics. And then what I do like to add, if I have it, is celery seed to give a little extra celery flavor, and parsley, because I don't know, I think most chicken noodle soup has parsley. I think these two probably have the least effect out of them, but I did add those as well. If you want to be super extra, you can add a bay leaf. Last time I made it, I used the bay leaf. I'm not really sure if you can actually taste it or not, the bay leaf, so whatever. Anyway, so once that's been cooking for about 10 minutes, that's when you add the chicken first and then the noodles. And then the chicken and the noodles have to cook for 10 minutes. So it takes a total of 20 minutes. And you can make a big, like, quadruple batch of this in a big stock pot and then divide it out into Tupperwares, or you can just make it one at a time like I do, because I just like to have a nice fresh super hot bowl of soup. But that's what I'm eating for now, and I'll show you my dinner later. Okay guys, since it's date night as per usual on Tuesday nights, I'm having some chips and salsa. My husband's getting the TV ready. I think we're gonna finish watching the second season, or we're gonna watch some more of season 2 of Altered Carbon. It's really good so far. So I made myself some chips and salsa. These are the Tostitos bite-sized rounds. I don't know, just for like regular salsa. And oh look, I'm so sweet. I made some for my husband too. And then later we might get into some, I got a champagne chilling and beer. Not sure if I'm gonna drink it or not though, since I'm sick and alcohol's not really good when you have a cold, but we'll see.